Now we are going to install the setup of Buildtress. This is the 12.8.18.7. It's the latest version. Now just press the double click. Ignore this version. This is a this message. Just say next, next, next. Install. Now it is installing the SQL the Buildtress software in your drive. Now finish. Now just go to the drive. You will find the Buildtress folder over there in C drive. It is installing. Always just consider that you always install the Buildtress into the C drive only, not the another drive. Now this is the Buildtress folder. In that file you will find the number of files over there. These are the all important files, every files, just like this Buildtress. This is how to configure the database also. This is the configure old. Just ignore it. It is not important now because it is the older version. Now this is the find MAC address. Now this is the SQL server name, and this is the most important is the printing. This file is important to print builds and QTs on your printer. Now this is a web server. I will explain to you now. I'm going to explain you the one by one how to start the Buildtress now. First time, basically, to start the Buildtress, we need to configure the database. We need to create the database into your database into your SQL Server 2005. Just we check it that. Go to the programs, Microsoft SQL Server 2005 and the Management Studio Express. What are the database available in your system? This message will show you the first time. Now I am just going to just log in with the SA. Always the user is the SA and the password we already told you that the san@trace. Okay, the san@trace is a password. Now connect it. After connecting, you will find there is a database. In that database there is only one database available, that is a system. So wait for the moment. It is depending on your operating system. It's see, there is no any new database available in that. Now we are going to create the database. This is the configure database. Just right click on. This is the server name. It is showing you the Buildtress/SQL Express. This is the default database. Now we need to change what is the name of the Buildtress. It is a user express. Now I am just closing this. Again reopen the SQL Server. Now go to the programs, open SQL Server and SQL Server Management Studio. Now I need to check the server name. So this is the server name available here, user/SQL Express. Now this is the depending on the your operating systems, where how you are while installing the XP, what is the name you given to this system. So I given to the SQL server. So this is the entire name. I need to copy it by right click, copy, and simply just paste into this box, server name box. Okay, I just paste it. I just paste it now. It is previously it is a Buildtress. Now it is a user express. Now put the password. What is the password we are configuring? That the password is san@trace. So san@trace I put in. Now this is the all list of softwares what we are having in Buildtress. Now click on the Buildtress because we are going to install the Buildtress. If we install the Amul, Canteen, Counter, what are the softwares you are having? Now we are configuring the Buildtress only. Now choose the where you save the database. Most of I am requesting all my peoples, even all my engineers, to restore the database into the D drive only. Yeah. Now drive D I selected to create the database. Now just clicked on the create. It will create the database into your drive D. the database created successfully, the message is showing you now. I'm just checking that the database is created in the drive D or not. Just going into the drive D. See, this is the folder, it is created into your drive D. See, this is the build trace and build trace log. These are the two files belongs to the SQL Server 2005. Whenever you want to take the backup and everything, just copy these two files into your the drive where you want to. This is the most important file into the. Now we are checking into the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio just by logging it. SAN @trace. Now connect. Now connecting that the see, this is the build trace. It is showing you the tables. It is the now see the table is not available. Okay. Now we need to restore the database, because what the database is created by the company for the particular restaurants, we need to restore it into this system. Now we created the database. Now we are going to how to restore the database. Now I am going into the drive, C drive, build trace. Now the same configuration is there. This is the restore database. Restore database means where your that the created database. See the server name, it is already there. Now I am putting the password, the build trace data, and I am putting the drive where I am going to restore the database. Now just click it over here. See, this is the box where I need to create that the dot. Just create and select the drive where you are where you copied your database. Now I copied the database into this one, C drive and D drive. The Shreya database, it is the name of the hotel. I'm configuring the software for this restaurant. Now this is the path, the entire path where your database backup is copied. This is the entire database, and where this is where I'm going to copy the restore the database. Now press the restore database. It will take the time, just few minutes. Database is restored successfully. Say OK. Now just check into the by SQL Express. Just refresh the database. Now just check the data. This is the table. What are the tables is coming up. This is the things how to restore the database into your system. Now this is we configure the database. Now we restore the database. Now we need to connect the database, because both the process are the different. One by one we need to take it. Now this the file operation is successfully completed. Now we need to connect the database to the build trace solutions. Now this is a MAC address. This now to connect the database. Now I am going to SQL Server 2005 server name. It's connect the database with the created database. Just click it. See username and password. Just put the password SAN @trace. The regular password only. SAN @trace and SAN @trace again. See the database is already selected. Everything. If you want to connect the web server, this is the totally different. See, this is the most important thing is that if you want to connect the SMS modem with the system, with this operating system, so there is in our build trace software there is two things are there to receive the SMS and send the SMS. Might be something the different SIM you will use that. So send SMS from this system, just click it on that. This is the modem type. Previously we are using the Samsung mobile, so these are the mobile numbers. Now this is the GSM modem and modem 2. Nowadays we are using the modem 2 type, so select the modem 2. Why these are using, it is only the build trace will explain to you the why these are the modem, depending on the modem to modem configurations. So these are the parameters to use the modem 2 only. Now read SMS, because I want to send the SMS, read the SMS and send the SMS also. Read the SMS means what are the commands you are sending into the this system through your mobile. That software need to read that thing, read the SMS. So this is the part where you have to tick on this. This is the counter name it is showing you, COU1. If you are having the number of systems 1 2 3 4 5, one server and 3 clients, so you need to give the name of the every computer, just like the COU2 or COU1 or COU3, some just like that. So I am putting the, because I am using the one computer only, so I am putting the default counter 1. If this customer is using the dashboard, so the click on this. If you are using the dashboard, if your customer using the only that Outlook Express for the mail, they want the mail, internet is using, your customer using the internet, and they want the all report, all the summaries on their mail automatically. So just click it on this, the send mail from the system. If you want to take the backup, automatically backup through the software, so need to hourly backup from this system, just click it on there. This will show you the folder where entire your backup is going on. Instead of that, you just create the one. If you are using the backup, automatically backup systems, just create the one folder into the drive T. So I am saying just like the new, right click, new folder, say the backup is, I am creating a backup folder to take the backup hourly through the Buildtest software. By using the Buildtest, I just click it over here, just select the drive D over here. Now the backup folder, say OK, the path is coming over here. If you are using the multiple users and all, multiple operating system, number of systems you are using, say yes. If you are, say no, otherwise the counter just ignore it, it is a older version. Just now test connection, everything is settled now, just test connection. I am not using the mail of this, I am not using the mail, I am just using the hourly backup, just test connection. If your everything is okay now, the test connection is successfully, the server connection is successfully done now. Just say close. Now we successfully connect the our Buildtest software with the SQL server. Now I need to run the Buildtest software. Before the before to run the Buildtest software, you must press the find MAC address. Otherwise, if you are running this software, it will showing you that the error will come showing now. Connection could not be performed, either it is closed or invalid. So if this is the error will appear, just say click on the find MAC address, process is over. This is the only thing that it will collect the which local area network your local area networking card you are using. It will get that the type of local area that drivers which are using. Now I am just clicking the Buildtest. First time I am running, so it will take the little more time to run the software. So see, this is the CD key it is asking you now. I am just creating the one, giving you the one CD key now. This CD key is given by the only Yogesh, where because it is too much secured to just reduce the piracy. That's why we have to create the such a long process over there. Might be sometime get the customer annoyed with it, but to maintain the security and to reduce the piracy, we have to follow these steps. Okay, what are the CD keys now I'm giving to this customer, I'm just putting over here. I'm putting the CD key 15CE124C. Now press next. After pressing the next, it will generate the reference code as well as the required code. This both code 1 2 3 4 5 boxes are there, and this is the 16 digit. You need to send this code to the concerned person with this code and this required code. Both you need to send by SMS. Okay, this is the 4IVL K3JO RL1T 31T5QWPA. This is the code is generated by the system, and this is the required code is generated by this is the security code also. It's indicate your system different operating system. It is different system, sorry, this different system. Now we need to copy this, send this entire code to through the your SMS. Okay, now I put this the entire code which I received from the through the SMS. Now press next. This is the first time the fresh installation. If it is fresh installation, that it will show you the user's admin, and the password is admin password is san@2004. This is the password. It is a fixed password for the admin. Just I am putting that san@2004. If you are logging into the first time, it will show you the logout. Just say OK. Now press it again, admin, and san@2004. OK. This is the software successfully installed in your operating system. Now if you want to configure according to your customer requirement your software, how it's work, so these are the, go to the master user software settings. These are the all settings, actual settings are there, how your software will behave with your customer and how what are their requirements. According to this software setting you can just configure it one by one. If they are using the KOT, they are not using the bar settlement, time on the printer, everything, what are the requirements they are having, most of it is covered in this software according to it. Okay, now I am creating the one user for this software. Just go to the master and user. I am creating the one user for this. Yeah, I am creating the new user by press add, and I am creating the billing user. What are the rights you are giving? You want to, this is the cashier, billing, and these are the, I will explain you later what are the types, what is the authorizations and all later on. Just create the save. Now again I am creating the manager, manager manager. I want to give the rights of add, report, item rate, day and process, master. I don't want to give the master. The payment facilities also, you can complement the bill, then list of bills, even that, even the, okay. Now save. These two users I created now. Now you can configure, just log out, check the one of user, say exit. Now it is showing you the 3 users are there. Now I am going into the password, default password is the 123. Just say OK, because it is the system date is 5 and this operating system is showing you the 27 June because this is the software date. Okay, now check the billing whether it is, see it is successfully open now. This is the my friend how to install the Buildtest software. This is the all process all together. If you have any queries and explanation, just log on our www.buildtrace.com or call on help desk, HELP help desk. The number is 21663604. This is my help desk number, and if you want to communicate any want to any communication, just mail us by using our mail id, help desk mail id. Mail id is helpdesk@buildtrace.com. This is the mail id. So goodbye, have a nice pleasure meeting with you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.